What's up, guys? It's Christy with Light Energy Life Coaching. I want to thank everyone for joining me today. Um, my name is Christy DeVoli. I'm a transformational life coach and energy healer. And I wanted to just give you guys, I guess a brief synopsis of what I do, because a lot of people are unfamiliar with energy healing and how it works. So, I want to start off by saying that there are many forms of energy work and energy healers. So, some energy healers take the energy from around us and channel it into the person. Other healers can channel energy from higher beings, higher spiritual beings, like angels, and that is what I do. And then others just can channel from all types of sources. So what I do exactly is I am actually working with your body's natural ability to heal itself. Everybody's bodies, just like if you get a cut and it scabs over and heals up, that can happen on the inside as well. So over time and throughout our lives, many of us go through a lot of traumas, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, even. And those traumas create energy blockages within our bodies. And within the energy fields that are around our bodies. So, with the energy healing that I do, I'm actually going in with the angels' assistance. I'm channeling their energy and I'm going in and I'm triggering that emotion or that trauma, and I'm bringing it to the surface and I'm pulling it out. And then I'm going back in and I'm putting in the positive emotion that is supposed to be there. It's really cool. And this actually heals you on a deep cellular level, because it's actually the issues are in our tissues, right? So we hold all of that stuff is held in different areas of our body in the actual cells of the tissues, right? So when I'm pulling that stuff out, it's allowing your cells to actually regenerate, and it shifts the vibration of those cells so they can vibrate at a higher frequency. And the higher frequency that we're in, the more our bodies can heal themselves, right? So if we're in a constant state of fear and anger and all these negative emotions, let's just give an example. Our bodies have a really difficult time regenerating and healing. In fact, it's the complete opposite. What happens is when that stuff stays stagnant and that creates a blockage in our bodies for long periods of time, and that energy, that flow of energy cannot get through, it actually causes disease. So just know that unhealed trauma, emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, any trauma like that causes disease. So if you remove the trauma, then your body can actually repair itself. And that's what our medical industry does not want you to know. So with that being said, I want to give you an example. So I was working on one of my clients, and she had fallen in the bathtub, and her knee was really swollen, and she was in a lot of pain, right? So when I went in and did the energy work, I removed that blockage from that physical trauma. And since I've done that, no pain. It actually, the inflammation went down, everything repaired itself because the flow of energy was able to get through. I like to describe energy blockages like with plumbing, right? So if you have a faucet, right, and the water's going down and it's going through the pipes, it's got to flow, right? It's got to flow through the pipes, and so everything is moving the way it's supposed to move, right? So what happens when you get like hair and gunk and stuff built up in the pipe, right? Over time, it starts building up and building up and building up, right? A little bit of hair at a time, a little bit of toothpaste, whatever's in there, right? And eventually, so what's happening is that starts to clog up, and eventually that water can't get through, because water is energy, by the way. Everything is energy. So the water can't get through. So what starts to happen is the pipe starts to corrode, right? And it starts to leak, right? It starts to leak, and that's how it starts off. It's just a little leak, right? And that can be a symptom, like in human terms, that can be a symptom like, oh, I start to get, I start to get a lot of colds. I start to get a lot of, I'm susceptible, like my immune system's down and I'm not feeling well and I'm getting headaches and I'm getting, right? So that's like the leak stage, right? And then eventually, if a plumber doesn't come in and remove that clog to allow that flow of energy or that flow of water to go through the pipe, eventually what happens is the pipe will burst. And that can be a big issue in our life, like a heart attack or, a broken bone or an aneurysm or I don't know, anything that you can think of, right? That's not fun. So that is how the flow of energy looks. And so when you work with me and you're doing energy work with the angels, right? Because we're a team, all of us, because I'm channeling their energy. And I'm actually working with your body's natural ability to heal itself. So when I'm doing it, I'm actually speaking to your body. So not only am I removing, but I'm actually talking to your body at the same time. So that's kind of how it looks. And just like it takes time for that pipe to build up and build up and build up and build up over time. Say you had a childhood trauma, right? Say you were abused, and then it turns into, behaviors later on in adulthood, teenagehood, adulthood, and all of these things start to happen, right? And it's like the cycle, right, of everything happening over and over and over again. So that's the universe's way of telling you need to heal that, by the way, when you're in a cycle. But yeah, so that's how that works. It's really, really cool, and it's really powerful stuff. And if people out there really understood how powerful energy work is and how it affects our bodies and our minds and our perspectives, and it's amazing, and I love what I do. So oh my God, I have ADD. I was trying to think of what I was going to say after this, but so I just, if you get a chance and you are, you're struggling with anger, you're struggling with anxiety, you're struggling with depression, fear, You have a lot of aches and pains in your bodies, and you constantly are getting headaches, and you have carpal tunnel, and you have um, you know uh, issues with your central nervous system. um, any issue you can think of, if you do the work with the angels to release that stuff, your body will heal itself, right? Holistic healing means the whole person, right? Mind, body, and spirit. Not just putting a band-aid on it with a medication and then another medication to help boost that medication and all of that nonsense. That doesn't do anything but create more damage, and it keeps you from healing. So yeah, give energy healing a chance. I'm telling you, it transforms lives. I was guided into this for a reason. I know it works. I've seen my clients transform. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Thank you. So, like I was trying to say earlier, so I want you to know, when you do this energy work, this is not like, society, we look for a quick fix, right? Oh, I just need a pill and then I won't feel this. Or, oh, no, this is like, you have to actually do some work, right? And just like it took years and years for this negative stuff to build up, it's going to take, it may not take years and years, but it's going to take some time to release it. So you have to be patient. But I'm telling you, it's the journey, right? It's the journey of healing that is so beautiful. That process and that gradual transformation. Because you don't want to, like, boom, shift overnight. It's too much. It's too much on your system. It's too much on your life, your mind, everything. It's about that gradual journey, right? That transformation. Transformation takes time. Look at the butterfly. It didn't turn into a butterfly overnight. It had to be the caterpillar, cocoon, that whole kind of thing. And then it becomes the butterfly. So know that when you do this energy work, this is not a quick fix, right? This is not something that you come in and say, I'm going to get an energy session, I'm going to be healed, my whole body's going to be fine, and I'm going to be great. That's not how it works. But I'm going to tell you right now that if you do the work, right, you will transform. You will transform your body, your mind, your spirit, your life. You will start taking steps forward into why you actually came here, instead of, maybe working a job that you hate and not having the guts to leave. Say you've always loved doing, you love to crochet, or you love to do art, or you love to sing, or you love, holistic healing, or whatever. Like, you wanted to be a lawyer, whatever it is, right? That was your passion, but you never followed your passion. This will guide you to that. As it starts to sift away all of that negative stuff, that's when you'll start to get the clarity. Because you got to sift away all the negative junk that's in there, right? You got to get rid of all the icky thoughts and the old patterns of behavior, and that negative self-talk and all that stuff. The energy healing will help clear that out. And as you're clearing that out, your purpose is going to become illuminated, and you will have the guts to actually go for what you want, instead of wasting your time being miserable. Whether you're in a miserable job, a miserable relationship, you want to move, whatever it is, right? You can't stand, whatever. Those are the ones that I can think of. But because that's what most people struggle with, job, I hate my job, or I'm in this crappy relationship, or I want to get out of here, I hate the snow. And I really need to go be with palm trees. So yeah, so energy work is going to help you get there. So when you get a chance, hit me up and at least give it a try. I'm telling you, you will love it. Not to mention the fact that it releases anxiety, like all that shit that you carry around, excuse my French, all that stuff you carry around that is like holding you back. Like that everyday feeling of I'm anxious, and then I get depressed and all that stuff. Like you're going to feel so good. You're going to feel so great. So inbox me if you're interested in a session just to try it. I offer, as a coach, I offer, energy healing packages. So if you wanted to stick around and do it, I have discounted packages. And I also do programs. And I can create programs around your needs. So inbox me. You can also email me at lightenergylifecoaching@gmail.com. So I hope you reach out. I really do, because I know you'll love it, and you're going to thank me in the end. Because that's what I did when I was guided into this. I thanked my energy healer, and we still are like, she's my ride or die. So this is the angels. The angels are waiting for you. They're so excited to be a part of your healing journey. Oh, and another fun fact, and I've done other videos on this, but during your energy sessions, your loved ones that have crossed over, that are in the spiritual realm, they love to be a part of these healing sessions. So, you might feel them holding your hand, or you might get messages, or you might see colors. You're going to, it's really cool how they communicate. So that also is a benefit, right? And I can get messages for you from them. So yeah, all around it's just a really cool, positive experience. It's going to transform your life. And I feel like there's hair in my face. And, but yeah, so I really hope you join me and my healing angels so we can transform your life. Have a beautiful, blessed day, everyone. And I will talk to you soon.